One day I'm gonna be on top of now, stacking paper, living life.
Pre-built Shopify stores. In this video, we're going to be talking about pre-built Shopify stores and how they work and how you can use them and if you should actually buy them, are they a scam, etc. Okay, we're going to be talking about it all in this video, so please do make sure to fully watch this video till the end. Now, you may be an old customer on Shopify and, you might want to create more stores, but you don't want to go with the actual effort of creating those stores from scratch. So, in those cases, people have given us pre-built Shopify stores. So pre-built Shopify stores are all over the internet. Okay, you can find them on different websites like Zendrop, Buildify stores, Pagefly, Ayova. AdSeller is the best place in my opinion. ecommerce and AdSeller. Okay, and here you can find actual pre-built Shopify stores. Now, there's a lot of stores like pre-built Shopify drop shipping stores. You can get different blog stores. You can get different e-commerce stores for yourself. But these stores, obviously, first of all, are pretty hefty priced. So if you choose to, invest this much money into a pre-built store, what do you get? And are they actually worth the money? Okay, so first of all, as we can see, this is the money that you get. Then we have our store structure. So you can make it a 1 product store, you can make it a 25 product store, and you can make it a 100 product store. And obviously with that, the price goes up. So 1 product store is basically just a landing page. Okay, you're just buying a landing page for $350. So there's no use for that, because if you're actually looking for a proper e-commerce store, you're going to go with at least 25 to 100 products, because for 1 product store, you can just do that by yourself on your Shopify store. Am I right? Then it says choose your niche. You could obviously go with your niche as well, like pet products. You could go with luxury jewelry, furniture niche, kitchen tools, etc. So accordingly, when you choose your niche, it gives you different layouts, it gives you different keywords, and a whole lot more. So when it gives you all these things, what it does is it allows your algorithm to work accordingly for your store, because these stores are basically made to make sure that your SEO and your keywording system works properly. Okay, now your SEO is your search engine optimization, and your search engine optimization is the most important thing when it comes to your store. And the reason for that is because it allows you to come to Google's top searches. And even you can mess around with your SEO and marketing over here in the marketing section of Shopify, where you can create different campaigns using your SEO and whatnot. So the best part about a pre-built store that I like is that it gives us proper SEO and keywording in your store. It uses proper keywords that allow people to actually come over to our store. So if it's a pet product store, it's going to give you proper pet keywords. Then moving on, you can also see its layout. So it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. The layout for this is really incredible. Then moving on, it says, it's proven to make money. And the reason it's proven to make money is because of its keyword and SEO. Now, the design is also pretty good. That I will give it, but obviously you can make a good design by yourself as well. The best part is that it has social proof to drive proper sales, okay? And it has proper psychology-driven persuasive copies with great keywording. And moving out, you can also go ahead and get the proper details for your store. You can also see what kind of images it uses and what kind of features it uses. So it also says that you can start selling instantly with their store. You can skip the proper learning curve. And the best part is that this store was a 2024 winning product, which is pretty incredible. And getting this for yourself is incredible. Okay, in my opinion, this will work for you. It's not a scam, because it is, I would say that, if you're going with a 100 product store, I wouldn't say that spending $2,000 would be the wisest decision, because there might be some cases that this store might not work for you. That definitely depends on your marketing and luck. But if it does, obviously, because of the look of the store, you will scour really high on the SEO keychain when it comes to Google. Okay, so it's a pretty good markup to get, and obviously it is a gamble. It is a gamble that you're gonna have to go through, but trust me, this does work for people who are good at generally selling e-commerce stores. Now, if you are a new creator, okay, if you are a new person in the e-commerce game, I would not recommend getting a pre-built Shopify store. Now, the reason for that is because you do not have an idea of the basics. You do not have an idea of how actual e-commerce works. You do not know where to bring your providers in from, etc. So I would recommend learning that from creating your own store first. You may not publish it. You don't have to publish it. You just create it so you can get a blue map or a blueprint of how things work. And after that, you can start working with it. And then moving on, you can also get other stores, okay? Other pre-built stores for different categories. So we have apparel and clothing, okay? So we have different stores for apparel and clothing where it gives us different examples that they've created for their clients. And obviously not only on AdSeller, but you can go on stores like ecommerce, which is basically a website which just sells e-commerce stores, okay? It's an actual website which is, an e-commerce store seller. And we have things like, different drop shipping stores, different e-commerce solution stores. And obviously each of them are priced differently. Now, the reason for their different pricing is because the amount of keyword and SEO they've used is different, the amount of templates they've used is different, and the amount of themes that they've used is different. Now, the more the price, meaning the more fancy the theme is. The less the price, the less work they've done on it. So let's say I'm going to open up this $250 store and I'm going to open up this $750 store. Now in the $250 store, we can see that it's pretty straightforward. It's minimalistic, not a lot of work going on in it. And you can see that you can start selling instantly, 100% ownership control, well-researched winning products, customized logo and branding. So not a lot of things to start off with because you can just simply do that by yourself in your Shopify as well. You get good branding and aesthetics, good product selection, transparency and trust. You get satisfaction, and you can also experience the different, differentiality that they give in their store. Now, obviously, it's pretty minimalistic, straightforward, and, not something that I would be awed by. Okay, but if we move over to the $750 store, look at this. Now, first of all, we can already see from the design and the coloring that there's a lot of work done in this. You might not necessarily like it, okay, but there's a lot of work done in it. Obviously, a lot of people might just like this one, the $250 one, and the reason for that is because it's minimalistic, and a lot of people are awe-inspired by the minimalistic look. But this, on the other hand, although it's not minimalistic, but there's a lot of things going on in it. And there's so many buttons, there's so many different individual layouts, and you can launch your fashion brand at a low price. You can also get 14 days free for support, and it is a limited time offer for $750. So you can exclusively build this for yourself, and the offers that they give you is premium product selection, you get customization options, and here is what I've been talking about, on-page SEO, where you get on-page search engine optimization with great sprints, and you get expertly designed work as well, where you can, just be on the go and get ready to launch anytime you want. So yeah, this is basically the main difference in, a cheap pre-built store or an expensive pre-built store. Now, if you were to ask me, if you were to ask my opinion, if you want pre-built stores, I would definitely recommend it. It is definitely not a scam. The features work incredibly, and it does get you good SEO and good sales if you put your mind correct towards it. But if you're a new person in the game, if you're a new person in the e-commerce game, I would not recommend getting an e-commerce store which is already pre-built. I would obviously ask you to go on the learning curve and get an idea of how these things work, because by that, what's going to happen is you're going to get a clear-cut idea of how things are, and then you can get a pre-built store for yourself. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. That is all there is when it comes to talking about pre-built Shopify stores. If you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing all of you wonderful people in the very next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.